Hey everyone and welcome, morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. We've got a few people here already. Bolverk, Cathriel, all the way from Rhode Island, tuning in. Hello there. Alejandro. Good evening, Scotty P, all the way from Sheffield. See, I remember your names, I remember where you're from. This is the thing, isn't it? I'm getting to know you, you're getting to know me. It's a reciprocal, mutual love affair, but let's not go too far. Chad Martin, all the way from the car wash, apparently just stopping in while he waits in line for a car wash. Don't think we've had that one before, mate. It's 8 a.m. here. I've got my tea. I'm ready to go. And you know what time it is, guys. This is randomized speedrun composing challenge time. I don't really have a very snappy name for it, but we're doing it. We're going to hit go. It's going to create something random, and I'm going to compose from it. I do want to reiterate, no AI is used in the creative process of composing, okay? No AI is ever going to be used in my music. It is simply being utilized today to generate a random prompt for me to then compose music to. AI is potentially going to destroy not only mankind, but the creative realm on its way through. So I think a couple of people see the headline AI and they think I'm using AI to create music. It's not the case. Anyway, Dan has just put the guitar emoji. I'm not sure if he wants me to use guitar today, but it may well happen. It may well happen. Who knows? Anything can happen. We don't know what the hell this is going to throw up. This could tell us to compose a badger riding on the back of a kestrel through a summer meadow in the fjords of Norway. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen to you. If you're watching this on YouTube, this probably went live 3 or 4 months before on Patreon, which is the best way to support me and my music right now. So please consider signing up to Patreon. And if not, then just enjoy this cut down version. This is it. This is the big moment. We don't know what we're going to do. It could be a complete catastrophe. It probably will be. Give me another. You ready, guys? I'm not. I'm not. Let's go. Boom. Echoes of the astral abyss. Cosmic void where stars twinkle in distant galaxies and celestial bodies drift through the infinite expanse of space. We got a space one, guys. We've never had a space one. Astral navigator Zephyr, a solitary voyager who traverses the astral planes in search of cosmic enlightenment. Zephyr embarks on a perilous journey through the astral abyss. Unlock the mysteries of the universe. Oh, wow. Yes. Loving this. Okay. Compose a score that captures the vastness and wonder of the astral abyss. Incorporate sweeping orchestral arrangements. It didn't say that bit. I put that in. Ethereal choir vocals. I think I can do that. Electronic synthesizers to evoke the sense of cosmic grandeur and otherworldly beauty. I can do this. Experiment with ambient textures and pulsating rhythms to convey the ever-shifting nature of the astral plane, where time and space intertwine in a kaleidoscope of colours and sounds, echoing the boundless curiosity of the unyielding spirit of exploration that drives him forward into the unknown depths of the cosmos. And if my girlfriend isn't awake yet, she is now. We need to find out what the space chords are. There's some space chords, aren't there? What chords sound like space? That's where we're going to start. It doesn't really say much other than this person's on a journey through space. I guess this is pretty vague. So anyone who's complaining, oh yeah, you shouldn't use AI, it's helping you write music. It's not helping me write music, is it? It's just telling me there's a dude in space. That's what's on the screen right now. There's a dude in space. Now it's up to me to write the music to that, all right? With your help today, guys, I think we can smash this. So let's make a sick spacey song. We've got Cubase open, we're ready to go. Scotty P has been hoping for a space one. This is going to be great. I agree with you, mate. First of all, let's find the space chords, then the space sounds, get the synths and all that, get the choirs going, and then we will throw everything deep in the black hole. God help us all. If I'm not mistaken, space chords, they start with a minor because it's like a bit, where am I? La na na, minor chord, where the hell am I? And then they kind of go down a third to a major because it's like, where am I? Oh, I'm here. That's the way I interpret the chord change there. I've never been here, this is eerie and scary and I don't know where I am. Oh my god, it's beautiful, this is another worldly planet where actually a major chord would really be triumphant and beautiful here. So let's put that on, the choir. Because it asked for choir, right? So let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. Okay, so we're thinking like a... So it was minor first, right? So... Yes. And then... Then we're going to go down to a D major. Okay, so A minor, I don't know where I am, I'm lost in the galaxy. D major, oh my god, this is beautiful. You ready? That's it, right there. And then you can mix the notes in like this. I think what if we start with, we're lost in space, so it's very ethereal, and you just hear the soft choirs, and that's kind of like man arriving in space, and it's just that sound of like ethereal voices. Where am I? Are we thinking like a dun 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 dun? That's what I'm feeling. So let's get the tempo. 130. Let's go 135. It's a little fast. I might say 133. We can change it later. Let's go back in. Let's not lose the momentum here. So. And we'll just glue those two together so that remains. And that root note then becomes the fifth of the next chord. Like this. That's it. I think that's the space theme nailed. It kind of like brings like a Halo kind of sound. That's Halo, isn't it? That's exactly it. It creates mystery. I'm thinking dun, da, dun, da, like little stars, twinkly stars. And then we're gonna go one more time, like this. Glue these together, because this root note's always gonna remain. That's our constant. And you could even leave, look, I've already just heard this, but if you leave that like that, you can get this weird sound where this clashes here. You know, that note there, that note shouldn't be in the chord. And that's the F sharp that I was talking about earlier. It shouldn't be there, but it creates a bit more drama. And I kind of like leaving that in, actually. And then, like, only for the first bit. And then what you want to do is, because you're dropping out, you're going to lose energy, so we need to put in another note, and we'll bring in the low. Like that. So you get this sort of... If you want to go crazy, you pull it up. Yes! That's really cool. And it's making it a bit more different. I could just sit here and do like straight chords. I don't want to do that. I want to have some movement, some evolving thing. And it's very off-putting to the listener if you go all the way down and have these low notes, and then suddenly the low notes are missing. So we're going to put some low notes in here. Yeah, I love it. I've got an idea for this intro as well, guys. Is it Ashlight? I think Ashlight's got some really nice ambience, and we want to start this with ambience, right? Oh my god, there's one called Through the Hole. Come on, please. There you go. I think we're going to use Through the Hole. Vocal glass. Oh, no, no, no. Let's do Through the Hole, but I think Omnisphere could be good for this too. Through the Hole. How does that sound with the choir? Pretty spacey. We're not quite there yet. And what I'm thinking is we need flugelhorn. No, I'm joking. We needed those bells that I talked about. So I said like dun dun, something like this. We want them nice and high because they're twinkly, and we'll probably put them on the octave. Maybe even another octave. So it's like this. That's nice and spacey. Yes. I'm going to make these really ethereal by throwing them deep in the hole here. I want to put that reverb way high. Time really high. Turn the time up. Yeah, and then you get this kind of like a left and a right pan as well. They pan 50 left and right. And it's adding texture. They sound like stars. And then you get this. Beautiful. Something you can do on a violin, which is just play the harmonics. And it sounds like this. I'll show you. One of the most beautiful, ethereal, soft, nice things you can do. It's just that. But what you do is you throw that deep in the hole. Even when it goes down to D, we're going to stay on A. Because this is kind of like a constant... Imagine this is like the horizon going off into the distance. Okay, I know it sounds a bit wanky, but just stick with me. We're going to put it really low velocity, like 20. And then listen to this. You can barely hear it. We can turn the volume up, though. I have to turn it up a lot more than that. Hang on. Okay, so 20 is a little low. I'm going to struggle there. We'll go with 40. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Really soft. Can we go higher? No, it sounds like ass. Okay, so then what you want to do is you throw that deep in the hole. We'll go for Valhalla. Let's try and utilize the black hole setting. So listen to this. That is so nice. And it just dissipates. It's got that high pitch. Nice. And we just keep that ringing over. Because that's kind of like our astral navigator character, Zephyr. Just for the first time is seeing space, you know? It's just seeing this incredible nebula of stars and galaxies at 0. And then just like slowly come into about not exactly halfway, because everything's so automated these days and roboticized. I want it to be a little bit more human. So let's just listen to how this comes in. So there's no harmonics now. Just watch this here. Scoop in. There it is. That's sitting on top. Maybe a cello as well. We could bring Tina in. Tina hasn't been used in a while. I do miss Tina. Quick and easy ways just to grab what we've already used here. Then we'll just manipulate it a little bit. Alright, so what I would do is I'd go down to the modulation, find a good spot for it. It's probably going to be around 60. We don't want it to be too abrasive because it's soft. We'll try to draw in some waves of modulation to make, this is how you make strings sound realistic. So we're using the modulation, which doesn't just change the volume, it changes the timbre of the instrument, the way it's played. Okay, we're going to go up and we're going to bring it back down. Yeah, you see? It swells and it ebbs and flows. Oh man, that's beautiful. I barely touched that. Do you know what I mean? That's just, the difference between having no modulation and modulation is everything. We could try dropping that an octave too to begin with. So it's just nice and low. And when you go low, be careful of thirds because they clog up the mix. See, that's, oh, it's gonna get muddy. Listen to the difference, so. Versus taking that note out. It just, it's proud and it doesn't need that third. And that's what I mean, we're not just gonna copy completely what the choir did because it's a different instrument, we gotta tailor it to that. And that, again, it doesn't quite work. If you wanna keep that motif, try it higher up like this. See? That's so nice. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I feel like I'm in seeing space the first time right now. I know that's the lamest thing I've probably ever said, but again, that sounds a little clogged. And it's that note there this time. So I think we take that one out. And then maybe this time, I'll tell you what, we won't get rid of that. If we take these two notes, I'll go back in time, I'll go copy, and then I'll undo that, so I've not cut it. Perfect, and I've copied it. Go back in time and paste it, and then go shift up arrow and paste it up to there. There's some soul there. Nah. And then we'll just carry that one on. And it can carry on. Right to the end, because I know that root note's going to work. And I'm hearing another note here. Shouldn't be in the chord, but we're putting it there. La da. That's what I'm hearing now. Again, that note shouldn't be in the chord, but we're doing it. And we won't have that note so that we can have it come into that note. It all makes sense to me, don't worry. Yes, and then what we're going to do is I want to hear that more. So I'm going to do it somewhere else as well. Maybe there. Even take that one out so it doesn't clash. No, we needed it. Okay, we needed it. And then I think I'm going to go like this. What noise was that? Yeah, nice. Lots of clashing, and I think it's okay. Oh, yes! I want to leave that one in. That's the imposter note. That note there shouldn't be there, so we're going to drop it down. Shouldn't be there. Now it's there. It's telling a story of its own within the story. Saku saying, well, maybe deep in space there is an alien species which craves human flatulence. Well, maybe. You know, there's planets that the atmosphere is entirely methane, so that would make a lot of sense. Although rather peculiar. I'm not sure why that didn't stand out as being peculiar to me, but there we go. It's very early. Scotty P says, sounds daft, but that constant ear harmonic kind of makes me think it's silence of space, like hearing the silent ringing in your own ears because it's so quiet and tranquil. I tell you, with someone with a little bit of tinnitus going on in my ears every day and every night, I got that constant ringing. I know what you mean. Years of playing drums without earplugs. Live and learn. Where's Kevo? He's a youngster who plays drums. I want to tell him and anyone else, musicians out there, people who just love music, people who go to gigs, wear earplugs. Trust me, if you're young and you're a drummer or you're a musician, don't make the mistake that I made. Luckily, I've retained most of my hearing. I have really good hearing, actually. But I do have a bit of tinnitus, so when I go to bed, I can hear it ringing. There's a higher pitch ring there, slightly lower there. I mapped it out once. It was like a fourth between them. And then there's a weird noise somewhere in the middle there. One time I wanted to recreate that in Cubase. It was a bit weird. But all I'll say is, like, I played drums for about a year with no earplugs because I was like 12 years old. I was like, I need earplugs. Earplugs, nah, I'm too cool for that. Filled up a glass full of like lemonade. Try this at home. Put it up to your ear, like almost put your ear in the lemonade, not in the lemonade, but like in the glass, and you'll hear the bubbles. And then try that on the other ear, and I can really notice a difference. Like, it's very slight, but it's there. The right ear is not getting, you know, the full spectrum of frequencies that the left ear is, so it's a little duller in the right. When I play guitar, my amp would be on the right, and I'd stand next to it for years. And, you know, I wear earplugs on stage and stuff, but in the really early years, I think it did a bit of damage there. I got lucky, I got out of there. I started wearing earplugs in time before it started to really be a problem, but a lot of my friends are deaf. You know, like deaf as a I was gonna say deaf as a bat, but bats have incredible hearing, so that doesn't work. Anyway, just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Oh my god. What are we creating here? This is magic. The ebbs and the flows. We need to start building it up. Like, I mean, we've almost hit the 45-minute mark, and we wanted to bring in synths as well, didn't we? Synthesizers is what the brief said. We've got to stick to the brief, remember. So why don't we let that sort of reverb trail off, and then it just comes in like dun 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 dun, you know? Ah, yeah. And then we bring in like a. And this is like the voyage beginning. There's some tech going on, some spaceship stuff going on now, so... You know, that's not bad. Got that spacey techie vibe. That's so cool, we gotta use that. That sounds like space warming up, doesn't it? Let's put that here. Just there like that, so in that gap. Yes. Okay. So it's kind of like the introduction of man's spaceship entering into the scene here. How do these two sound together? Very cool, actually. All right. Let's paste that 5 times. Then on all of these, we only have, take that one out. And then on this one, we have that one for another 4. 4, like that, okay? So it builds. I want real basic, just some timpani. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm thinking in the middle we drop out and we have this really beautiful scene. Maybe there's just like a beautiful nebula that he stops at on his travels, you know? And I don't know if the harm's going to work here. We're certainly not going to have it swelling in. We're going to have it full force the whole time. Yes. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Actually change the modulation. Let's first of all just get the volume. About 100, and then we're going to go to modulation here. Oh, this is going to be sick. So obviously you want the modulation to be low for the start. Where we had it before is good, about 10. Main volume back to 100. Yeah. This is great, okay. And then we're probably gonna need to bring this volume down here. Oh my god, yes we would. Maybe 120. Yeah. We'll do the same with the strings. Now that we're pumping, we want the velocities to go up a bit. So all you can do is just bring the modulation up like that. And now you're going to be hitting more aggression. I want it higher. Yeah. Maybe like a... Oh, that was an accident. I was just like... Maybe we need like a... Really simple but effective. Q to quantize the ends as well. Really high velocities, so it's like this. Da, 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 da. And you can kind of echo that with another instrument, but that's good. And I think we could probably double it. Remember what I say, mute it, stick it up top so you can grab it later. I think we do this. You ready? Yeah. Da-na-na-na. The ending's like this. Nah, it sounds a bit crappy. Yeah, maybe like this. Did it say synths in the brief? We go back to the brief. Compose, capture, blah, blah, blah. Ethereal choirs we've done. Sweeping orchestral. Alright. Arpeggiated madness is coming up. And electronic synthesizers we haven't quite got. So let's smash some of that out as well. Or we could have the break, like I said, like a really nice sumptuous break, and then go back to it. But when we do, instead of going na 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 na, which is really simple, but it's memorable, but it's simple, we have like let's just lay that down. That's what I want. Something like something like that. Okay, cool, we got it. We can just fix that up. Arpeggiated madness. This is gonna take some cleaning up because there's a little bit of a delay on that keyboard as well. This is gonna sound fucking epic. So we'll just select all of these. This is kind of like the boring bit, but you kind of got to do it. Sort of admin. Just grab those notes. Grab those notes. No, I let go. I let go. You got to do it again. Worst. Imagine I let go again. It happens. It does happen. There you go. Okay, and then this guy needed that one. So now you get this. If I get rid of all this other shit, including that. And we're going to put the volume to 100. Velocities are up. That sounds nice. And then we'll just change the chord. So I think it's here you'd want to go. You make it major instead of minor. Ah, yes, we can hit the note. Okay, so we're just raising that third one note every time. Like that. Just find it. Major it. Major it. Major. 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 And major. And then we got it. Dan says, the piano roll looks like 4 people holding hands to me. Maybe I am too tired. I think you're very tired, but oh my god, I see it. I can see it. You've got the head and then the arm and an arm. Oh my god, they're aliens. We've actually drawn... Do you know what this is? These are humans and these are the aliens and they're holding hands. And they're communicating, and this is the coming together of 2 species. This is it. We've done it. Let's draw some MIDI. Let's draw a spaceship. Let's draw a spaceship. What the f*** am I doing? Should we actually try and see what it sounds like? This is a first. We've never done this before. But it also needs to be in key, so this is going to be really hard. Okay, let's go. How does the spaceship look? It's like this, isn't it? Like a... I'm trying to do it in the scale as well. Hang on. Right, and then you just match that below. Oh, this is so hard to do. I gotta think musically and... This is gonna be the worst thing that's ever happened. And then we need... It actually just looks like a penis. So it's not my best effort. And then we need like a little window for the... The guy to sit in, and then you've got maybe... this is terrible. I apologize in advance. It doesn't sound terrible though, does it? Does it? I mean, imagine that's the little penis space rocket flying in. I mean, when you look at it like this, it's not terrible. I mean, it looks like a phallus for sure. Yeah, this is exactly how I did the coronavirus song. Actually, it even looks like it's flying. That's the trails coming off the back of it. Oh my god, the chemtrails. Fancy dinner party. Yeah, exactly. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how it sounds. Yes. Oh, that's great. I don't hate it. Let's do some more space stuff. What happens is that you got like planets. Planets are just going to sound like blah, blah, because it's just a circle. What else can you do? You do like, this is bonkers. This is beyond now. I think this is where we probably need to stop this stream because it's getting a bit out of hand. What was in that tea? I think it was some sort of mushroom. The thing is though, it didn't sound terrible. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why has that happened? That was going to be Saturn. And then it didn't happen. It doesn't sound bad though, that's the funny thing. It really doesn't. But this could be like the black hole it's flying into. The spaceship's flying into the hole. Let's put that over here. I love it. What about some random looking notes scattered around actually in the shape of some star constellations? Oh, guys, we've gone so deep now. We're going to have to do it. What's the easiest one? Big Dipper, isn't it? What are we doing? This is absolute fucking madness at this point. What are we doing? All right, we got him. Scrotum. That'll go well. Let's get the Big Dipper on there. We can put him here because there's a bit of a gap in there. That's that note. It's that one. That'll be a bit lower. If we did it closer like this. Every note I plot has to be in key. This is very strange, and people are going to think I've lost my mind. There's the Big Dipper there. Those notes. I think that looks pretty spot on. How's it sound? I like that. Can we make it more musical? Probably like that. Yeah. What was in that T? All right, comes to velocities, and you just change it so it's like da 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 da. This is great. Southern Cross. Somebody's just shouted out. Yeah, the spaceship coming along here, going past the Big Dipper into the black hole, and then the other side of the black hole there is the Southern Cross. That's the last one I'm doing because we are running out of time, and for some reason I'm drawing star constellations. Probably like that. There's your cross, Southern Cross. Yeah, guys, this is stupid. I'm sorry. I'm done with this. Right, let's carry on with the actual song. Where the hell were we before this? Here we go. That actually fucking works. Listen to that. Synths. We didn't do synths yet. Right, come on, guys. We got this. How dare we? We have so much to do still. We only have 45 minutes to do it. Synths. Oh, God. What the hell do we do for synths? Let's open up Omnisphere. Oh, I like that. Science class. Because it's just, it's like a little bit sort of 80s. That's cool. I've layered 3, so they're hopping arpeggiated between the 3. Does it work? Will it work? I don't know. This is a lesson in mixing. Listen to how loud this is. Listen to how loud that is. You don't even hear it in the mix. And that is exactly, like, I can't come up with a better representation of how something just won't cut through a mix, and that's where you need to carve out a hole in everything else to get it to shine through. In this case, that is just not cutting through. You got to find the range where it actually works, or you find a space for it. You know, you find somewhere where there's not all this string stuff happening. You know, even maybe at the start. Yeah. Why don't we have it lower for that part, where you actually hear it? So now we bring it in. Just in there. And then we bring it in here. The higher so it cuts through. Does it work? It does. What about like a wow, 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 wow sort of sound? Let's do this space piano thing, but let's put it where there's not much going on. Yeah, that's nice. That reminds me of Never After. Ah. Yeah, this is so childlike and beautiful. It's the innocence of seeing space for the first time. I'm rushing though, because we've got 25 minutes. Don't want any choirs coming in until like fucking here to 70 in main volume. Nice. We don't need these fairy bells to always be playing, so bring those in halfway. Like that. Yeah. calm of space. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yes, okay. Space starts to come to life. Starts to make sense. The universe is coming together. And then big again. Haven't really changed the chords. I haven't really had time. I wish I had time to do more. But we're going to go big one more round. We're not going to do this nonsense anymore. We've already played that out. We're just going to do the crazy strings. Now, how does it sound if we mix these two together? Let's put those down there. Yeah. And what happens if we then put in this? Just the chemtrails. Not the rocket, yeah? So... it's a bit much, isn't it? So what if we just did like a... I think we go like that. We're getting there, we're getting there! Oh gosh, we want like a... What if we did it lower? Does it work? Does it work? It does. See, as soon as you make it lower, I feel like it works. We also wanted to do cello. There's too much. There's too much to do. It gets a bit clogged. If I'm honest, it gets a bit clogged. If anything, I'd just take these notes out and just have the jump, 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 jump. Because I think that worked nicely. Yeah. What if we drop it down? But let's take the velocity down to 70 and let's add something in with it, like maybe just the harm carries on a bit longer, just to create that ethereal space. And we'll stop it a little short at the end so it hangs over, spills over. Two things I wanted to do then was brass on this last bit. I'm just going to ad-lib this one. Okay, not like that, but I'll do something. All right, here we go. I liked what I did. I think we'd probably go a bit like this. Yeah. It works. That's so good, I'm going to do it twice. Maybe first time lower as well, like this. Yeah. Ah, that's got the Voyager sound. That's great. Bit more calm and regal and restrained. What if we did it there and then, like I said, we bring it up? Now let's quickly add in on the last bit. Ready for this? And cello. Need to do cello. Yes. Firing up the spaceship. Let's go. And then this time, oh my god, I need more time for this, but that's cool for firing up the spaceship. We've got this. I want the whole of this section to be big, so they need to be like that. Let's paste those together. This is big time rush. Let's get this ending good. So, yeah, it comes in just as the techie stuff comes in. Here we go. Yeah. Spaceship's come back to life. Maybe it died in this section. The power went out. But the astronaut's just observing the universe. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I don't need to worry about getting home. Actually, oh, it's come back to life. Cogs are turning, we're getting ready to go, and then we blast off again. Ah, oh, it's beautiful. We do need a crash cymbal. Fuck. My god, guys, this is... I don't know why. Right at the end, I always get like super into it. Alright, check this out. Let's go like that. Let's put a pick on. Oh my god, for once it landed exactly where it should. There! Yes! 10 minutes left. Okay, so I'm going to go absolutely out there. Crazy town. Gonna go for the 1080. I'm reaching back to the 80s. Don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't know, but I know that we need something cool, something electric, something absolutely bonkers. He's found it, he's found it. Throw it in the hole a little bit. Valhalla, no time to fuck around with this. It's straight in the black hole. I've ruined the entire piece, we will not be using it. So there's that. You gotta try these things. What if we take this string pattern and we did it on here? That ain't bad, is it? That ain't bad. I mean, it's not good either, but we'll get there. We do have to change it. I don't know why it's making that noise. I don't understand. And then this one, that sounds like some Mario level. Synthwave as fuck, let's go with that. Oh, one last piano note. Where is it? Where is it? Ambient space piano, right? Just take that, and we just want that last chord. That last chord, that question mark. Has the universe actually been answered? Are the mysteries still out there? Yeah, just... I wasn't even going to put it there, I was actually going to put it there. Let me just toy with that for a second. 3 minutes. If I go one note there, and then that's nice. And then, have I got 2 minutes to do some sort of cello line? I really wanted cello in this, and I wanted it to be in the middle bit. Oh god. Let's go! Cello. Where the hell is Tina gone? She is. Tina in space. Obviously drop it in the hole. Black hole, we're just doing black hole for everything. Listen to this now. This cello dumped in the hole. 2 minutes left. You ready? Does it work? Big question. Oh, it does. It does. And then the horns take over that motif beautifully. That's it. We're done. 1 AM, going to bed, good night. Thank you, Saku. Cheers for stopping by. I am done as well, on the dot. 1 minute to spare. Let's listen back to the whole thing one more time. Time to reflect on humanity, potentially the problems of our own world as we look out into the event horizon of the universe and ponder what does it all mean. Thanks so much for being a part of this. All your suggestions. Support me on Patreon, means the world to me. Thanks for watching this on YouTube. If you're watching it later on the cut down version, we even drew some pictures in that one. That was a bit bizarre. Maybe we can do that on the next one. Maybe not. Let's lay off the mushroom tea. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go on a voyage one last time. Take care.